Welcome to Live Interactive English. My name is Winnie.
And my name is Matt.
And today we are talking about an island vacation, part 1, which leads me to the question, have you been to any of Taiwan's other islands, those little ones?
Yeah, I think I've been to most of them, I'd say.
Really?
Yeah, I've been to Liudao and Lanyu and Penghu, Jinmen, and Beigan and Nangan in Matsu, the Matsu Islands.
Wow, are you trying to do a collect them all type of situation?
Well, during the pandemic, I couldn't travel abroad, so I decided to go to a lot of destinations in Taiwan.
Wow.
Within Taiwan, where I didn't need to travel abroad.
Right. Oh, wow. Okay. Well, you're actually better than me. I haven't been to any of those. I live in Elan, so I see Turtle Island every day when I'm coming to work.
I haven't been to that one.
Yeah, that was I've gone on a boat around it. It really does look like a turtle. But anyway, I am talking about islands because we're talking about island vacations. And that's kind of what a lot of people think, they think vacation, they think somewhere tropical and summery.
Yeah, and that's, some of Taiwan's islands like Liudao and Lanyu are both quite, in the summer, they're very hot and tropical and summery, and they're beautiful places to visit and do some water activities like snorkeling or scuba diving.
Right, but we'll see what they get up to in today's dialogue.
Phil and Gemma are sitting at home researching vacation options on their phones.
Hey, how about this place? Sunny Island? It looks like heaven.
I don't want to be lying on a beach all day. I want to do things and be active. That's why a skiing trip would be so much fun. Our days would be jam-packed with exciting activities.
It's already cold here. Why would we go somewhere even colder? Come on, let's get some winter sun. Besides, there's so much to do on the island.
Yeah? Like what?
Tennis, boat rides, parasailing. The list is endless.
I've always wanted to go parasailing. I'll think about it.
Hello, today we're looking at part 1 of our dialogue, an island vacation. And this first part is called deciding on a winter break.
Right. So we have our friends Phil and Gemma. And Phil and Gemma are sitting at home researching vacation options on their phones. And of course, options means, when you are making a decision, we like to have more than one option or more than one choice. It's not usual that we think, I immediately know where we're going to go, because Phil and Gemma might have different opinions too, different thoughts.
That's right. So that's why they're doing the research. They're looking at what's possible and which one they can choose.
Right.
So I guess for this, I will be Phil and you can be Gemma?
Sure.
All right, so let's begin. Phil says, hey, how about this place, Sunny Island? It looks like heaven.
Oh, I wonder if it's cold there.
Well, with a name like that, you would hope it's a sunny place, because it sounds, like it must be if it's called Sunny Island.
Right. So Gemma then says, I don't want to be lying on a beach all day. I want to do things and be active. That's why a skiing trip would be so much fun. Our days would be jam-packed with exciting activities. And so the topic today is island vacations, but they're going during winter. So they do have options. One person likes the cold, one person likes the hot. So I think we can kind of relate to Gemma and Phil right now, because Gemma doesn't want to chill out on a beach, maybe.
Yeah, well, I kind of agree with Gemma in some ways because I do not like to just go and hang out on a beach all day. I get really bored of just sitting around on a beach. So I actually usually prefer to, at least for part of my trips, to be in a city or a place that's more populated so I can go around a city and see the sights and not just be lying on a beach.
Yeah, because I would imagine lying on a beach gets old pretty quick. So she actually wants to go on a ski trip, to go skiing. What does skiing mean? It is the action of traveling over snow with boards attached to each foot. They're very long, they go on each foot. Different from snowboarding, now you have 2 boards on your feet. And, for example, skiing is my favorite winter activity. Yes, skiing, I guess you could go water skiing.
That's right, I was gonna say, they could go water skiing around Sunny Island.
Okay, so we have a little compromise going on, but she's thinking winter skiing.
That's right.
Like snow, cold.
So Phil says, it's already cold here. Why would we go somewhere even colder? And I think so while I agreed with Gemma that I don't want to go to the beach, I also agree with Phil that I never want to go to a cold place in the winter. I'd always prefer to go somewhere where it's hot if I'm traveling there in the winter.
See, for me, winter's the best time because it's so cold and I love the cold. I hate the heat.
All right, well, Phil continues, come on, let's get some winter sun. Besides, there's so much to do on the island.
Okay, I see what he's talking about though, because maybe for them, winter's already been a few weeks, it gets kind of old, and maybe it's just too cold. They want to change. Yeah, or at least Phil does.
Right, so Phil says, besides, and besides is an adverb, meaning in addition to. So when you're adding more information to what has already been said, you can use this adverb, which is besides. So for example, I'm not going to Jenna's party because I'm too tired. Besides, Jenna wouldn't want me there anyway.
Oh, it's okay. I'm having a party and I'll invite you.
Okay.
I'm not Jenna.
Yeah, that's right. You're Gemma in this.
Yes, exactly. Well, speaking of Gemma, she says, yeah, like what?
And Phil responds, tennis, boat rides, parasailing. The list is endless.
Okay, so Gemma's concern really is actually, I think she just doesn't want to be bored.
Right.
Yeah, it's not really temperature or whatever. She's more like, I don't want to relax on the beach because to me, that's not relaxing.
And when Phil says the list is endless, it's kind of a way of exaggerating, saying that there are so many choices, I don't even want to say them all, but the list is endless, meaning a
lot of options.
There's a lot.
I will agree with Phil in saying that you do have more options going to a tropical island than if you were to just be in a wintry chalet or something.
Right.
Yeah, I don't think you could play tennis unless it's indoor. But yeah. So Gemma says, I've always wanted to go parasailing. I'll think about it. So when she hears the parasailing, she's kind of changing her mind a little bit. It's kind of piquing her interest.
Right. It sounds like something exciting that she might want to try. And I think we're going to find out later whether or not they have a chance to do it. But let's see what they decide about their winter break trip after this break.
Hello， 大家好，我是 Hanny。这次绘画主题是跟海岛度假有关。Phil 和 Gemma 坐在家里面用手机在研究度假的选择。Phil 看到阳光岛，觉得那个地方看起来像天堂，但是 Gemma 她不想要整天躺在沙滩上，她想要从事一些刺激的活动，像是滑雪之旅，她就觉得很有趣。听到这里 ，Matt 老师跟 Gemma 的想法有一点像，他不想要整趟旅程都在沙滩上度过，就会想要安排一部分的时间去市区啊，或是有比较多人居住的地方走一走。老师有用到 populated 这个字 ，P-O-P-U-L-A-T-E-D，populated 它可以形容有人居住的。好，那对话里面的 Phil 觉得这边已经很冷了，为什么还要去更冷的地方呢？那他就试着说服 Gemma 去海岛晒晒冬天的太阳，而且岛上也有很多活动可以做啊，像是打网球啊、划船、拖曳伞等等。Gemma 一直都想要玩玩看拖曳伞，似乎是有一点心动。好，那我们来看单字 skiing， skiing 表示滑雪。 老师说的 snowboarding 则是指单板滑雪，还有 water skiing 则是指滑水运动。下一个单字 besides 它是副词，表示此外，它也可以当介系词来表达除了什么什么以外。好，那接回到课文中。
A week later, Phil and Gemma are in a travel agency speaking to an agent.
So, our blue sky package includes all travel to and from Sunny Island and a double room for 10 nights at the beachfront hotel.
That sounds ideal. And how exactly do we get there?
You'll take a flight to a bigger island nearby. From there, you'll be picked up by a member of the hotel's team. They'll take you straight to the hotel by private boat.
How convenient. What's the hotel like?
It's very highly rated. There are 5 bars, 3 restaurants, 2 swimming pools, and a private beach. There's also a spa, a gym, and much more.
And how do we arrange activities on the island?
They can sort that out for you at the hotel. Just tell them what you would like to do a few days in advance. Welcome back from the break. We are taking a look at an island vacation, and we were introduced to Phil and Gemma, who are kind of deciding what they want to do with their winter break. Gemma doesn't really want to just lie in the beach all day. Although some people find that relaxing, she might feel a little bit bored. So Phil then kind of says, hey, you know, you don't just have to chill on a beach. There's parasailing, there's tennis, there's a lot of water sports. So she's kind of like, okay, I'm interested. I'm kind of changing my point of view now.
That's right. So now we're looking at booking the trip. So a week later, Phil and Gemma are in a travel agency speaking to an agent.
Right, so they're finally trying to see, okay, what are our options? How can we make a choice? Of course, going to an agency will really help you make that choice. What is an agency? An agency is an organization that provides a service. So in this case, they're going to a travel agency, and usually a travel agency or a travel agent will help you book flights, plan what activities you want to do, and help you choose a hotel and transportation, things like that. Kind of just makes your life easier for when you're traveling. So for example, Gavin signed up with an employment agency as he wants to find a new job. So in this case, an employment agency is someone that provides the service of trying to get you a new job, trying to see what you can do and with your background and your expertise.
Right, so in this scene, this dialogue, we have one new person, which is the agent, who is the person working at the agency.
Yes, I heard she's very beautiful. So we have our agent, Phil, and Gemma. I will read for the agent. So, our Blue Sky package includes all travel to and from Sunny Island and a double room for 10 nights at the beachfront hotel. 10 nights is quite a long time.
That is a very long time to stay in that kind of island hotel environment. I think I would be super bored if I mean, maybe, 10 nights there.
Exactly. Unless they have a lot of activities for you.
That's right.
Yeah.
So Phil says, that sounds ideal. And how exactly do we get there?
So for Phil, 10 nights is perfect.
He wants to spend 10 nights on the beach.
Yeah. The agent says, you'll take a flight to a bigger island nearby. From there, you'll be picked up by a member of the hotel's team. They'll take you straight to the hotel by private boat. So you can't just fly in. So there's a lot of transportation going on.
Right. And Gemma says, how convenient. What's the hotel like?
And then the agent says, it's very highly rated. There are 5 bars, 3 restaurants, 2 swimming pools, and a private beach. There's also a spa, a gym, and much more. Now I kind of see where Phil's going with this, because Phil's saying, well, maybe every day I can try something new.
Right. So as we can see from this isn't just a normal hotel. In fact, when a hotel has this many things like restaurants and bars and pools, usually we would call it a resort.
Yeah.
And that's usually, you find these on, tropical islands often. Usually there are beach resorts, which are nice places to go to.
Yeah, and I think that's kind of what was going on in Phil's thought process. He was thinking it's not just a typical hotel because we can try something new every day. There's an activity, because he was talking about tennis, things like that.
Okay, so the agent said that this hotel is very highly rated. So to rate something is to assign a value on a particular scale. And in this case, it's about judging how good or bad the quality of the hotel is.
Yeah.
So if something's very high quality, you can say it's highly rated, meaning others have said it is very good.
Right, because when I choose a hotel, that comes into play.
Okay.
I consider that.
Right.
Yes.
I also always look at the reviews and read the reviews to make sure nothing weird happened recently. Okay, so an example sentence for rate. I would rate this restaurant 5 stars for its great service.
Right, and as the agent said, the place is highly rated, which means usually when people go, they like it, they have nothing bad to say. But Gemma has some concerns. Gemma says, and how do we arrange activities on the island? Because the activities is something she's looking forward to, so it's very important to her.
Right, the agent says they can sort that out for you at the hotel. Just tell them what you would like to do a few days in advance.
Right, exactly. So kind of how the agency is helping them choose the big stuff like transportation and hotels. There is someone at the hotel, like a concierge, who will help you kind of make sure you check off the things you want to do on your list, like, for example, tennis or spa or parasailing.
That's right. So they're all ready. It looks like looks like a good choice for them, at least for Phil. It seems like he's already decided.
Right.
But I guess we'll have to wait for part 2 to find out where they end up going on their vacation.
See ya.
过了1个礼拜 ，Phil 和 Gemma 应该已经选好度假地点了。那现在正在旅行社跟一名专员交谈。Travel agency 表示旅行社，其中 agency 这个字它可以指代理机构，也可以用来指向政府的行政机构啊、局、处、署等等。那至于 agent， 它表示代办人、代理人或是经纪人。单字例句提到 Gavin 跟职业介绍所签约，因为他想要找一份新工作。那 Winnie 老师提到，对方可能会先评估你的背景啊、知识技能等等，再来提供你求职方面的协助。老师说的 expertise 就是在 expert 后面加上 ise， 那这个名词它可以指专门知识、技能，或者是指专长。好，旅行社专员向 Phil 他们讲解套装行程，有包括所有往返阳光岛的旅行，以及海滨饭店10晚的双人房。他们要先搭飞机到附近一个比较大的岛屿，那饭店团队的人员会去那边接他们，用私人船舶接送到饭店。这个饭店的评价非常高哦，它有5间酒吧、3间餐厅、2座游泳池，还有一个私人海滩，还有水疗馆、健身房等等。那如果要安排岛上活动，就只要提前几天请饭店安排处理就可以了。Matt 老师说，这种饭店通常会被称为 resort，R-E-S-O-R-T。resort 就表示度假村或是度假胜地。再来看单字 rate。rate 当动词可以表达评价、评估，它也可以当名词来指速率或是费用。文中它用到 sort something out， 这个用语它表示解决或是处理好，像是处理好问题。那这边有一个重点，我们进入文法时间。这边我们来整理片语动词 pick up 的不同用法。pick up 其实有很多意思，那以下要介绍几个常见用法。第一个呢，它可以表示拿取或购买某物，或者是表达接送某人，像是 I'll pick up some snacks on my way home。我在回家路上会顺便买一些点心。第二个意思可以表达收拾、打扫，像 Melissa helped her mom pick up the kitchen after dinner。吃完晚餐后 ，Melissa 帮妈妈收拾整理厨房。第三个，它可以表达学会，可能像是学会技能啊、语言等等，通常是指非刻意或是无意中学到的。例如 ，He picked up some slang from his teammates。他从队友那边学到一些俚语。好，那以上这些讲解，同学别走开，马上回来哦。
and Gemma are sitting at home researching vacation options on their phones.
Hey, how about this place? Sunny Island? It looks like heaven.
I don't want to be lying on a beach all day. I want to do things and be active. That's why a skiing trip would be so much fun. Our days would be jam-packed with exciting activities.
It's already cold here. Why would we go somewhere even colder? Come on, let's get some winter sun. Besides, there's so much to do on the island.
Yeah? Like what?
Tennis, boat rides, parasailing. The list is endless.
I've always wanted to go parasailing. I'll think about it.
A week later, Phil and Gemma are in a travel agency speaking to an agent.
So, our Blue Sky package includes all travel to and from Sunny Island and a double room for 10 nights at the beachfront hotel.
That sounds ideal. And how exactly do we get there?
You'll take a flight to a bigger island nearby. From there, you'll be picked up by a member of the hotel's team. They'll take you straight to the hotel by private boat.
How convenient. What's the hotel like?
It's very highly rated. There are 5 bars, 3 restaurants, 2 swimming pools, and a private beach. There's also a spa, a gym, and much more.
And how do we arrange activities on the island?
They can sort that out for you at the hotel. Just tell them what you would like to do a few days in advance.
Hey, it's KiWi on the street. I'm Kiki.
And I'm Winnie, and you are giving me nothing right now. We need to do this all over again.
I'm sorry, I've just been having so much homework lately and I haven't been sleeping well. I'm really running on empty.
Oh, okay. Well, don't worry. You can rest after this, after we practice our phrases.
Fine.
Okay, let's work on some phrases. Please choose the correct one.
Chew the hat. Chew the fat.
Chew the hat.
Chew the hat.
Okay.
Chew the fat.
Chew the hat is the right one.
Okay.
Chew the hat. Chew the hat.
Okay, I'll give you one more chance. Do you want to change your answer or keep the answer?
Change.
Change.
Yes.
So chew
Chew the fat.
Good thing you listened to me because it's chew the fat. Okay. The next one is word of mouth or word of street.
So 口碑 or 口而上.
Word of street. Word of street. Golf mouth.
Word of street. Word of street.
I think it's word of street.
Why do you think that?
Everyone on the street knows that, so I think it's word of street.
Word of mouth. Word of mouth.
You're confident, right?
You're confident?
Yes.
Very confident?
Yeah, she said yes.
Well, you know what? Good thing you have confidence. It is word of mouth. Okay, what phrases did we learn today? We heard a lot of new phrases today. Let's learn about them. The first one is chew the fat, which means to have a long, informal conversation with someone. And it's usually during moments of leisure where you can just relax and talk about anything. The origin comes from a history of people from different cultures chewing on animal fat or hide while they're hanging out and chatting with others. And these groups range from Native Americans, British, to sailors out at sea. An example would be, get back to work. You'll have time to chew the fat after you're done your chores. Our next phrase is word of mouth. Word of mouth refers to sharing certain information from one person to another by talking about it. And it's usually when someone shares their experience to someone else. A lot of businesses rely on word of mouth to help grow their business because usually it means people trust the recommendation of the person that's sharing the information with them. An example sentence would be, the cupcake store became popular because of word of mouth.
And that's all our phrases today. Kiwi later!